Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. As you can tell by today's title, this is my summer favorites beauty edition. I actually was going to put all of this into one video and break it up based on categories, but then whenever I was writing it out, I seemed to have too many things to talk about and I didn't want a 30-minute long video. So I'm going to split this up. As you can tell, this is part one. This is the beauty part, and then my next video is going to be the fashion and lifestyle favorites from the summer. Normally, whenever I do favorite videos, I want to probably just do monthly favorites, but since I just started my channel in August, that's why I'm just doing a compilation kind of summer favorites. I hope that you enjoy today's video. Make sure that you like it if you want to see more favorite videos. So let's go ahead and get into it. The first thing that I have to show you is the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. It is the Elastic Stretch Volumizing Mascara. If you thought that I was going to go a video without talking about this, you were wrong. Like, I kind of want to do a compilation of how many times I've talked about this in my videos already, because I haven't mentioned it in every video, but I have in almost every video. And the thing is, it's obviously what I'm wearing today. The thing is, just because this mascara is that good, it is $24, but it's my holy grail mascara right now. It's my favorite one. I wear it almost every single day that I wear mascara. And the reason I am talking to you about this for the 500th time is hopefully I can convince you to at least try it out. If you don't want to fully commit to the $24 full-size one, they do have a travel size version for $12. It is just more efficient if you buy the larger one because you end up paying less per unit price, math. But if you don't want to, if you want to kind of like try it out because maybe it won't be your cup of tea, that's fine. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion. Then you would have just spent $12 instead of $24. So maybe at least try out the travel size version of that. The next favorite that I have to talk about is actually this lip combination that I have on today. It is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Lip Pencil in the shade Rush, and then this Bite Beauty Lip Crayon in the shade Glace. And like I said, it is what I have on today. I'll show you swatches so you can also see on my hand. So they're just both very, very creamy, and I love this combination and this shade of color. Actually, the lip liner and the lip crayon are very similar. That's why they look so good together. This is the lip pencil, and then this is the lip crayon. I will link everything down below that I can find. Hopefully I can find everything that I mentioned in this video. But I think it's really, really pretty. I really like the plum kind of muted shades. It's almost more of like a neutral plum, very wearable, and I really like it with today's look. The next shade that I have to show you is actually another lip product. Why did I say that weird? I actually got this whenever I was in Nashville. I got it at the Nordstrom Rack. I really wish that there was a Nordstrom Rack near where I lived, but every time I go to a city that has Nordstrom Rack, you best believe I'm gonna go there and spend at least an hour or two. I always seem to find Urban Decay products there. I really like the makeup section that they have at Nordstrom Rack. I know that there is online, but I hate paying shipping, so I'm going to avoid that at all costs. But anyway, enough about Nordstrom Rack. Let's talk about this shade. It is a Vice Waterproof Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick, and it is in the shade WSM. I wore this in my storytime video where I tell you guys about getting locked out of the house. You should watch that if you need a good laugh. I will link that down below again. Let me show you this color on my hand. Swatch it. It's very, very pretty. It's kind of, I guess, a fuchsia. Would you call this color fuchsia? Anyway, but it is, I believe it is very true to the name. It's very long lasting, and I would say it's waterproof as well. Just give it a minute or two, maybe more like 2 minutes to dry, and then it lasts very, very long. I actually wore this whenever I went to the beach the other day, and obviously some of it did wash off, but it was still on my lips after like being in the water for an hour and a half, because so that should kind of give some credibility to the long-lasting waterproof aspect of it. I highly, highly, highly recommend this shade. I think it's beautiful. Another thing that I want to talk about is this Smashbox 24-Hour Photo Finish Shadow Primer. It looks like this. This is not new to my summer collection. I've actually been using this for over a year, but since I just started my channel in August, I wanted to talk about this because this is a holy grail shadow primer. As I mentioned in my last video, I did try that Kat Von D shadow primer to try to find a dupe, but it was just not successful. This one is $21, but it's really, really worth it. Like I've mentioned before, I have oily eyelids, and I just think that this works the best. It lasts all day. Another like credibility to its name is actually, I remember specifically earlier this summer I went to the beach and I did an eye makeup look and I used this shadow primer and then the All Nighter setting spray, which now that I'm thinking about it, I should have included that in this video. I don't have that to show you, but All Nighter setting spray is another beauty favorite. I will link that down below. You should definitely check that out. But anyway, back to my story. I actually used this and with my eyeshadow and my setting spray, and I was in the water, and after that, probably like for at least an hour, and after that I actually still had eyeshadow on. I took a picture of it. I'm gonna try to find that and insert that. The next thing that I want to talk about is actually a lotion from the Body Shop. It is this 48-hour ultra rich moisture for very dry skin. I'm just reading the packaging. Anyway, it is in the shade Shea, and this is actually empty, but I just wanted to show you this because I love this formula, but I actually have the whipped lotion form of it still, thankfully, because this is, like, I'm not even gonna try to attempt describing this scent to you, but I just recommend you go to an Ulta or any kind of beauty store that sells this and just at least smell it, because to me, this is like my favorite lotion that I have found of all time, and I have purchased multiple of these, but I also have a hack for you because unfortunately I want to say they're around $21, but I got this from TJ Maxx for $6.99 and also this one for $6.99. I'm just showing you this because I like this formula better, but the whipped body lotion is still a good formula. It has a great scent as well, so that's why earlier a while ago at TJ Maxx I actually found this, and then another whipped body lotion, and yes, I bought all three because I am that obsessed. It smells so good. Like, I'm just gonna put some on now because, oh my goodness, you just have to smell this. It smells so good. Just take my word for it. The last thing that I have to show you is actually this Tarteist Pro Glow contour palette. I actually got this in my summer FabFitFun box. Whenever I get my fall one, I will do a video about that as well because I got a lot of good things in my summer FabFitFun box, but I just didn't have a channel at the time, so I can't do one now, but I will do a fall version of this. Anyway, I actually have used this palette in I did a how-to contour video that I will link down below, and I used this. It comes with 6 shades. It's what I used to contour and highlight today. It comes with a cream contour in the shade Shade, and then this powder contour in the shade Sculpt, and then the highlight I have on today is Fire. And they just have kind of, I like the names as well because this is Fire, but this shade is Lit. It's very millennial friendly, but if you're not a millennial, it's still really pretty and I still highly recommend it. And then this shade is Stunner, and this shade is Strobe, and it actually has like glitter pieces in it. It's very white. Can you see that? Yeah, it's very stunning, but it's kind of like not a subtle highlight. So if you're going for a subtle look, I would not recommend you use Strobe to highlight. But like I mentioned, I have on Fire today. I'll just swatch this for you because it's real pretty. Another thing that I like about this is they actually have cool toned highlights over here and then warm toned highlights. Normally, I feel like I gravitate more toward the cool toned highlights, which is kind of ironic because I like warm toned eyeshadow, but oh well. But anyway, since I kind of had a more warm toned eyeshadow look today, I did use this Fire shade, and it is really pretty. I don't think it's gonna show very well, but anyway, this is the shade Fire, this is Lit, this is Stunner, and then this is Strobe. But also I showed you Strobe over here. I feel like you can see Strobe better right here. They are really pretty shades. The palette is $45. I highly recommend it. If you want a good contour and highlight palette, go to this Tarte one. Tarte is another really good brand. I have mentioned before, Urban Decay is my favorite brand, but Tarte is my second favorite. I think that they have great products, and I think pretty much everything that I've tried from Tarte so far, not that I've tried the whole line by any means because they sell a lot of makeup, but everything I've tried I have really liked. So that is it for today's video. I don't know why I just kind of folded my hands like that, but as I've mentioned several times before, I'm an awkward person. Let's just go with it. But anyway, that is it for today's video, the beauty part of this. Make sure you check back because my next video is going to be the lifestyle and fashion summer favorites. I will link that down below after I have it posted, but make sure you like this video and subscribe so that you will get notified whenever I post that video. It will be my next one. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you in my next video.